Wagwan family, blessings from Man, blessings from a beautiful, peaceful Mother Nature. We give thanks to Father, Son for another day of liberty each time. Blessed Friday. We made it through another week, and today I want to speak about time, because time is precious, time is very important, but time is something we overlook. We are now living in the quickening. Time is moving so fast. Where did 2020 go? 2021, 2022. It kind of felt like in 2023, we were beginning to feel some normality after the Passat madness that happened and that has been going on. And then it's 2024. And now we're in June, coming into July. Today signifies the summer solstice. So big up to Mother Nature, which signifies the longest day of daylight this year, meaning the start of summer. Tonight's also a full moon, so big up to that. I think it's a Scorpion moon. So there is a lot happening with regards to time. So time is not something that should just be wasted. Nothing happens before divine time, before it's meant to happen, when it's meant to happen. So we have to have some trust in the process of things happening and have faith that everything is happening for a reason for us, even though we might not acknowledge it at the time. So this week for me has been a week of consistency. I've been recording these videos, editing these videos, uploading multiple videos, just because I said to myself last week was what it was, but this week I'm gonna get XYZ done. That was the purpose for this week. I said at the start of the week, you need to have a purpose, a goal for this week, and mine was to be consistent with these videos. My issue is normally procrastination. I'll start one thing and then something else will come up, and then work, life, children, home, food, responsibilities. You end up juggling so many different things, and that takes a lot of your energy, and you don't end up finishing the first thing you was meant to finish in the first place. Have a plan of what needs to be executed during the week, during the day, what's most important, what needs to be done first, and just take one task at a time to do. Once you get that one done, leave it. Next one, and next one, and just keep going. Things happen, things change, things come up. It's life. Adapt to it. Keep yourself grounded. Don't lose yourself and get emotional and blah, blah, blah. Just stay focused and keep it moving. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be. So just keep it moving. At times, we just need to take ourselves away from the hustle and bustle of what's going on in the world and rest. Sometimes daily you just need to disconnect, make space, and even get some peace and quiet, because there's so much noise going on around, which is why coming out with nature is so important. Make use of your local parks and all this stuff. Come out of your home, come out of your office, take a break, create space for yourself. Some of the healing that needs to be done isn't just the every day go to bed early, drink water. Sometimes it is the deep-seated issues that we need healing from. It's trauma. It's putting pressure on yourself to get this thing done, to be perfect, to look like this, to have this. We're comparing ourselves to other people. There is a lot. Yes, Mr. Crow. Mr. Crow affirms Mother Nature's synchronicities. And what we need to do is be aware of time so we can create space to take charge of whatever's going on in our lives. We need to make space, find clarity, seek peace, break cycles, release the things that no longer serves us. Like I said at the start, tonight is a full moon, and on full moons, you need to draw on this additional energy that charges up your intention, your want, your desire. Connect to Mother Moon. She is the feminine principle of nurture, of healing. Say what you want to let go of and release it. Say what you want to bring forth into your life and welcome it. But in order to welcome something, welcome anew, you need to first empty your cup and make space. It's very important to use time in this way. And this way, you heal, you evolve. It takes work, but it starts with you. You have to have the want to do it. So last year, I suffered a serious health condition. Cut the story short, let's just say it was close. It's very serious. The health issues that are happening now is not the normal coughs and colds and whatevers. It's serious, life-threatening things now. It come like illnesses have mutated and they just got so much worse, so much stronger. So focus on your health. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all round, we need to focus on these things, but more so with your immune system, with your physical. Come out, get active. If you don't use it, lose it. Hydrate, get rest, like I said before. We need to have an added focus on how we're treating our physical, because this is going to help us throughout the rest of our life. The message from that time, from me being as ill as I was that things can change so quickly. So appreciate where you are and what you're doing and continue with purpose. But most importantly, we do not have time. It's not to say it through fear, through anxiousness to make you worried, but with an added focus on awareness, to be aware of time, to be aware that we're in a quickening and time is moving so much faster. So get back to whatever it is that you are doing, whatever your goal is. Time is speeding up. One, because we're in the quickening, but also because we are so distracted. We are so stressed. We are so worried about life and everything else, which is completely understandable because there is such a pressure from external out there in the world, which is why you need to spend time creating space so you can slow down and deal with whatever you're dealing with for a purpose, to try and bring some solution to whatever your problem is. It's just about doing the work. But don't wait. Whatever you want to do, if you can do it, do it. A lot of the time we block our own blessings because we're waiting for perfect time, for perfect weather. It don't have to be perfect, it just has to be. Don't worry about fear of failure, because sometimes in failure we learn even more than if it was successful, because we know now what not to do or how it's going to go wrong. Whereas a lot of people don't know that until they try it, until they fail, and now they're one step closer or better than before because they tried. It's just about making the effort, making time for it. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be. Now to end, things happen, life changes, seasons change, but they don't have to happen and change for the worse. Don't not do something because you're thinking about how bad it's going to be, how bad it's going to look, how bad you're going to feel. Do it because you have time now. Because in the future, you might look back at your past self and said, I should have started it then. I should have made that call, done that thing, tried that thing, traveled to that place. But it's just about doing. There are opportunities out there. There is fun out there. Go have it. It's waiting. Better days await. Love await. Even if it rains and it gets cold, which it will. That's what coats, hats, scarves, umbrellas are for. Don't let the weathers stop you from doing something you want to do. Maybe it is a challenge. How much do you want this thing when a little obstacle like rain or something stops you from doing it, rather than, you know what, no matter what happens, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do it. And there's going to be blessings there waiting for you because you were brave enough to just try it. Just teach these things to the children because they're going through their own things as well. If you were to speak to your past self, to yourself at a certain age, what would you tell it based on what you know now? That information, speak to the youngers and tell them. Speaking to the youngers is like speaking to your past self in the present. You're just doing it for someone else's benefit. This is an important connection with the youths them. They need our guidance. We need their strength and their bravery. This is how you bond together. So the things that you're learning and you're doing, learn it with them, teach it to them and do with them, because they need fun. They need to know that there's positivity out there. They need to be brought in and showed love and affection also, and to be reminded how important life is, how precious time is also. So take care, have fun. Life is to be lived and full joyed. There is nobody coming to save you. We save ourselves. Bring back your energy, your strength, your power. We spoke yesterday about connecting to the Most High, to ancestry, to self. We need to be there for each other, help each other. Each one teach one. Love yourself first. You are enough. You need to learn how to love yourself first before you can love others. You need to do for self first before you do for others. You need to focus on your own health and well-being before you do it for others, even your children, even your partners. Because I found when I got sick, I was doing so much for others that I weren't doing for self first. It's not selfish, it's necessary. Because if you don't focus on your own health now, and you drop down ill, who's going to be there to do for your family, protect and provide for your family? So you need to do it for yourself. Then you can be able to help, love and show support for others. Time is precious. Don't waste it. I will it for you, family. I'm there with you. Have a blessed week. Prepare for the weekend. Have something to look forward to. And congratulations for making it this far during the week before we enjoy the weekend and we go again next week. Don't look too far into the future, but instead have something to look forward to this weekend. But we'll speak about that tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Give thanks to the Most High for the message and for the time. Each time. Blessed.